I'm Sebastian. I did programming.
Oh, we go to the print screen.
Oh yeah, we do have one of those.
It's probably might be difficult to read though. I'm Angel Mortega, and I also was a programmer. We spent a lot of time out of the 2 weeks we had, so it was like really tough. And like we did a real game jam this last night. Just yeah, we went in like 11. They kicked us out of this lab, so like they have the 24-hour lab next door, and we just camped the whole thing there, just finishing this thing up. So
It was a good time. I woke up with my hand like on the keyboard, and it was like S across the screen. What is this?
It's intense.
I'm Kevin Zuhn. I did design, document stuff, and also the graphics.
Hi, I'm Andrew Mortega. I did the sound effects and the music. So,
Every farting noise.
those are the hardest ones to do.
The game looks really polished, guys. I'm really impressed with the way everything works together.
There's a glitch in it. I won't tell you about it though.
So what did y'all use to make it?
So it was actually our first time using XNA. We didn't really know how to use it. So it was like the first week was kind of like trying to learn how to do stuff in it.
Yeah, this was really funny. Like there's a starter platformer for XNA 3.1. So
like hacked it to pieces.
Yeah, like
what?
we just chopped it up. I'm like, I want to see the guy running around in circles, and it was like you see Indiana Jones because that's the character for the testing, and just see Indiana Jones running around in circles was like so amazing. So just getting the physics to look sweet was really fun to do.
Yeah, so it started out kind of like okay, and then like as we were doing it, like things just got like so nasty to look at that it was like do one thing and then clean up for like 2 days, and then like do another thing and be like, oh my god. So like just kept on cleaning up, like throwing shit in there. It was crazy.
I noticed
What'd you make the graphics?
Photoshop.
Pictures are there.
I liked how when you threw something, it kind of went into orbit around the planet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is fun.
Yeah, that was like my main goal to get. Like I just wanted to chuck things and see them in orbit. When we were playing with the gravity, I just had a fun time just tweaking everything. So I just wanted to see how many times I could make the guys loop around. It was ridiculous.
It seemed like the gravity was really fast almost. Like you only get a little bit of a little
Yeah,
bit of time for
when we were
something.
designing it, we were running into issues where we think it was like too powerful, to be able to just chuck for the guy to chuck it and just have a force field around the entire planet. So I made it a goal to at least make it so that you can't do more than one full rotation.
It's pretty cool because if you're the balloony guy, you can like make balloons, and if you make them big enough, you can like float kind of. It's pretty sweet. Float around the planet, so then you
So are there different balloons or?
They're just different colors.
Oh, because it seemed like some of the balloons, the thing you would shoot and they would bounce off of them. And some
Those were the spiky birds.
Yeah, we tried to make the two big options for the different creatures. The basic features of the spiky, what we call the spiky, the bird, is that he's supposed to be a quick thrower and he bounces off objects when he pops, so you can get chains going. But then the real powerhouse, the square elephant, do this. We call him the spark, or is it
shark?
The shark. Yeah, Sharky. There you go. And then he could just plow through a bunch of balloons, but it's much more difficult to throw him. You have to charge your throw a lot longer to get it to go.
Our original design was to have this planet. It was I think it started as a zoo, so like it was supposed to be different animals with like different abilities. So maybe like a spiky guy that like attacks a couple different things at a time. So we only got to implement the 2 because I don't know, whatever. But I think it was really sweet to see like different kind of combinations of things working together. I think that's where like the real game of it would start to shine.
You could just have multiple levels that you could pick when you start. They were just a different animal.
Yeah. We're just mixing up.
In the designing phase, I was really thinking of some crazy ideas before we landed on this one. And I was just thinking, I wanted to see things flying like in orbits between several different, celestial bodies. And I just wanted to think like, doing some crazy, Mario Galaxy stuff. I'm like, when I started working, I'm like, I'm just going to stick with one planet because it's hard enough already. But I really like the way it came out.
Are you holding down the button to charge up the arrow?
Yeah. And the same thing with the loading. But it's cool because like, I'm not loading it anymore. Loading it. It's sweet because like his jump like it's higher as you get like more balloons. So if you want to attach something to someone, you can like attach and then jump up and like do it later or something. So there's a lot of strategy to think about it. Like at first, the scale of the balloons. At first, the scale of the balloons is like nothing, so you could create all these like tiny dots, and like it would just be impossible for people to try to get them.
You should get like a bonus point or something.
Cool points, right? Kudos points.
I can't believe you made this in 2 weeks. That's amazing.
The simplicity
Yeah.
of it is brilliant, actually. It seems like it would be incredibly addictive.
Yeah, you guys should play it.
Yeah. We fully invite you to try this out.
I totally want to be more people.
You know, once we show up the games, everybody can set up their games and we can play them.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And even like for later, is this playable in a browser or is it downloadable?
It's
It's X and A. I'm really not too familiar with exactly what you can do with it. All I know is you can stick it on Xbox pretty easily. So I know there's channels for PC distribution. So I haven't really looked at what we can do, but since if people really like this one, we can go far with it, I guess.
But you can also switch your balloons if you want.
Oh yeah, that's a
So is the idea that you're saving the animals that are floating away? Are they just like...
One guy's trying to like spread them, the other one's trying to like
this guy. We call this guy the downer, the red guy. He just doesn't like the idea of spreading. He's kind of selfish, I guess.
We're making this up on the spot.
It's not entirely true.
I don't know. Kevin came with some great stuff. His ideas for rationalizing what this is.
Well, it's not like either of them is doing something bad. It's just one thinks they should go and one thinks they should stay.
Gray area.
I like the way the music accelerates throughout the level too. Like, and especially when there's all those guys on and the music is that.
Yeah.
Like when I was working with them last morning. They were doing prototypes and then they're just getting them to spawn out, and I saw that there's like 1,000 of them coming out, and there's like. So I figured just to make it ridiculous, with the beat, like they're coming out.
Yeah,
over time.
That's kind of like our main thing with this game was that there was one resource for both people that they could use differently. So as it got more hectic, it wasn't really unbalanced for one or the other because one got more ammo and the other one got more targets to throw up. So it was like this whole like just getting more hectic for everyone kind of thing. The music really helped with that.
We also found it a convenient excuse if there was an imbalance between the balloon guy and the throwing guy that you switch places. So if one's better than the other, oh well, you'll get it next.
And it's kind of like a really like fine balance because you can really switch one or the other to make them like so much better. Just like how fast they charge the balloons or how much weight the creatures have or whatever.
Who's the best?
What, this game?
Of you, yeah.
Me,
Sebastian.
of course. What question was that?
Explain this. Okay, we're at first we were designing. I was taking care of the downer character. He was taking care of the upper character. And at the end of development, I was working on some like getting the slides to work or some stuff. And then he switched the controls on me. So I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I blame that.
Whatever, they're just more better.
How did you guys work on it over the last couple of weeks? Did you work just from email and stuff?
We were also in this building physically
Oh, okay.
many days.
You guys all go here?
Kevin did.
Yeah, previously.
I'm just a senior in high school, so and I want to get my foot in the door in this industry. So I thought, this looks cool. Let's do this. Robots. I got it.
You got your farts in the door.